I thought it would be nice to make something for Thanksgiving, you know, maybe a centerpiece or something, and I wasn't really coming up with any ideas. I thought, you know, maybe a turkey or something, but I'm not very good with turkeys. I like to eat turkey, but I don't know if I could really make a turkey or really what I would do with it once I made it. So anyways, I got prowling through my scrap bin and pulled out a couple of pieces of wood. I've got some contrasting wood here. I've got some maple that I've planed down to 1/4 inch and something that is dark. I think it's Brazilian cherry, and I've planed it down a little thicker than 1/4 inch. And I got a bunch of these little tea lights, these little candles here that were up in the house. And I thought, hey, maybe I can make a candle holder. So I have a vague notion of where this is going. I'm not really sure, but you can follow me along and see how it comes out. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting out these 2-inch notches in this maple that I can set these down into. So I got a pretty tight fit on these two. This one's a little bit loose, but that's okay. It's, you know, essentially how that's going to fit together. Now I've cut 3 of these pieces that will also hold these square pieces the same. My plan is I want these two to slide down into each other, creating, you know, a square piece there on which this will fit. I'm not sure if I really like how high this is. It seems like it should be a little bit lower. Okay, there, I've ripped everything down a little bit shorter, and so, you know, when it's assembled, I think it should look something like this. I'm cutting these slots just halfway down these short pieces and making sure that it fits onto the other ones. So now you can see what I'm going to do here is cut out slots on these so that they fit together. So now these two pieces should fit together, hopefully pretty snugly, like that. Looks like some of these are a little snug. I might have to sand off a little bit, but you know, that's basically it. So I just cut some shallow holes in there, you know, to set these candles in. And well, now I'm looking at this and it just seems like it's missing something. I'm not really sure what. I guess this is kind of one of the either the fun parts or the drawbacks to just kind of making up a design as you go along. I don't know, it seems like it needs something, so I think I'm going to go ask Facebook, see what Facebook has to say. Well, I posted a progress picture on my Facebook page, and I got a lot of suggestions from people on ways to enhance the candle holder. About half of the people kind of liked it as is, and the other half had a lot of really interesting suggestions, and I want to thank everybody who you know, gave me your 2 cents on this project. But in the end, I decided just to leave it as is. Well, here it is all lit up and looking very fancy-like. Some of the suggestions I got were to make it a little bit shorter. I think that is a great idea. I got a few suggestions to chamfer all of these edges in and kind of taper them down, and I think that was a really good suggestion. I think if I were going to do this again, I may try that. It might look nice if this was chamfered down a little bit and then this part was chamfered down also. Somebody suggested to cut little diamond shapes in here, and I really like that suggestion too. I thought that might make it kind of nice, or even some holes or something. Other suggestions were to maybe arch this a little bit, arch these pieces, round over these sides. So I guess you can make a case to justify any design, and you know, I'm gonna go with the I like it minimalistic theory. It does kind of work out that way, and I like it. Everything is just kind of square and simple on it. But I did like a lot of those suggestions, and I really wish I had made 2 of them. And on the second one, I could have really experimented with some of those ideas. After making this one, I kind of got a little scared to start cutting into it and screwing it all up. But I think it's a good starting point if anybody would like to make it. The design is really simple to make, and you can probably play with it and have some fun. And it's also kind of fun just to go into your shop and just start putting stuff together without a real clear idea. Anyways, hey, I got a Christmas project done.